Constant criticism. Criticism of the other person's character and traits. Instead of making general criticisms about the other person's character, focus on specific behaviors that can be changed. Instead of saying, "You're always messy," say, "It bothers me when you leave your clothes on the floor." Criticism at inappropriate times. Avoid criticizing when you're angry or tired. Choose a time for discussion when both parties are calm and ready to listen. Criticism without offering solutions. Just pointing out faults is not enough. Offer practical solutions to address the problem. Focus on weaknesses. Instead of solely focusing on weaknesses, acknowledge the strengths and positive qualities of the other person. 2. Neglect and lack of respect. Neglect of needs and feelings. Listen carefully and attentively to the other person's words and try to understand their needs and feelings. Disrespect for opinions and beliefs. Even if you disagree with the other person's opinions and beliefs, respect them and allow them to express themselves freely. Participation in decision-making. In important decisions, ask for and consider the other person's opinions and ideas. Expression of affection and appreciation. Don't overlook expressing affection and appreciation for the other person verbally and non-verbally. 3. Excessive control and jealousy, self-confidence and self-esteem. Trust and give freedom to the other person to make choices and act independently. Reasonable boundaries. Set logical boundaries in the relationship, but avoid excessive control and unnecessary restrictions on the other person's communications. Healthy jealousy. Some degree of jealousy is natural, but excessive and unfounded jealousy can harm the relationship. Try to identify the root causes of your jealousy and address them. Transparent communication. Talk to the other person about your feelings and concerns and give them a chance to provide their explanations. 4. Dishonesty and secrecy. Honesty and transparency. Be truthful in all situations, even about small matters. Taking responsibility. If you've made a mistake, admit it and take responsibility for it. Apology and making amends. Apologize for your mistakes and try to make amends for them as much as possible. Second chances. Give the other person a chance to forgive you and trust you again. 7. Lack of intimacy and affection. Unwillingness to express emotions. Verbally and non-verbally expressing emotions and affection helps maintain intimacy in a relationship. Lack of physical touch and contact. Physical contact and intimacy are essential human needs in a relationship. Unwillingness to spend time together. Allocating quality time to each other is necessary for maintaining intimacy and love in a relationship. Ignoring emotional needs. Paying attention to the emotional and psychological needs of the other person and striving to fulfill them are duties of each individual in a relationship. 8. Unrealistic and unrealistic expectations. Expecting mind reading. No one can read the other person's mind, and unrealistic expectations only lead to frustration and dissatisfaction. Expecting personality and behavioral changes. Each person has their own personality and traits, and trying to change them except in harmful cases is unreasonable. Expecting all desires to be fulfilled. No one can fulfill all their desires in a relationship, and this should be acknowledged. Lack of appreciation for the efforts of the other person. Appreciating the efforts and kindness of the other person strengthens the relationship and increases motivation to continue it. 9. Unwillingness to change and personal growth. Failure to accept mistakes. Accepting mistakes is the first step towards personal growth and progress. Unwillingness to learn and improve. Striving for learning and personal growth also contributes to the quality of the relationship. Lack of responsibility. Taking responsibility for oneself and the other person is one of the fundamental pillars of a healthy relationship. Lack of effort to self-improve. Striving to improve oneself and enhance the quality of life also benefits the relationship. 10. Disrespect for family and friends. Criticizing family and friends. Respecting the other person's family and friends is a sign of respect for them. Disrespecting opinions and beliefs. Listen to the opinions and beliefs of the other person's family and friends and respect them. Attempting to separate the other person from them. Trying to separate the other person from their family and friends can harm the relationship. Creating tension and conflict. Creating tension and conflict between the other person and their family and friends benefits no one. 14. Substance abuse. Addiction to drugs or alcohol. Addiction to drugs or alcohol can seriously harm an individual's physical and mental health and their relationship with others. Lack of behavioral control. Addiction can lead to uncontrollable and aggressive behaviors that damage the relationship, physical and mental health damage. Addiction to drugs or alcohol can harm an individual's physical and mental health, which can also affect their relationship with others, creating tension and conflict. Addiction can lead to tension and conflict in the relationship. 15. Mental health issues, depression, anxiety, or other disorders. Mental health problems can seriously affect an individual's quality of life and their relationship with others. Unwillingness to seek treatment for mental health problems can exacerbate them and further damage the relationship. Lack of support from the other person. Lack of support from the other person during mental health problems can make them feel lonely and hopeless, creating emotional burden for the other person. Mental health problems can create a heavy emotional burden for the other person. 16. Cultural incompatibility. Differences in values, beliefs, and customs. Differences in values, beliefs, and customs can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts in the relationship. Unwillingness to understand and respect differences. Unwillingness to understand and respect cultural differences can lead to tension and conflict in the relationship. Lack of willingness to adapt. Unwillingness to adapt to the culture, values, and customs of the other person can harm the relationship, creating tension and conflict. Cultural differences can lead to tension and conflict in the relationship. 17. Unwillingness to continue the relationship. Lack of love and affection. Lack of love and affection for the other person can harm the relationship. Dissatisfaction with the relationship. Dissatisfaction with the relationship can lead to tension and conflict. Unwillingness to make efforts to maintain the relationship. Unwillingness to make efforts to maintain the relationship can lead to separation. Desire for separation. The desire for separation from the other person can harm the relationship.